Let's face it, Australian politics is fucked. Abbott's out, but still hanging around. Turnbull's in, but seems to have forgotten everything he ever stood for. Being a queer person in Australia is starting to feel like being the milk carton in this vine. Don't just take my word for it. Listen to them.
Our government, our party room, has decided that the decision will be taken by a plebiscite. Why is the opposition afraid of the people having a vote? Why don't they want all Australians having a vote? There is no greater virtue in a free vote here or a plebiscite. They are each means of resolving the matter. One, I grant you, is more expensive, but nonetheless, it is a very legitimate and democratic way of dealing with it.
Don't treat us like fools, and that's what I think we are being treated as fools with regards to this plebiscite on same-sex marriage. Let the people have their say in the proper way at the next election and make sure it is a true vote. There should be no hatred in this.
And again, I say to you, if you don't like same-sex marriage, vote no. If you're worried about freedom of speech and freedom of religion, vote no. And if you don't like political correctness, vote no, because this is the best way to stop it in its tracks.
One of the most surreal yet strangely absorbing moments was seeing two of the world's most famous gingers who are not Ed Sheeran battling over some pre-match entertainment.
Look, I don't even know who he is, Macklemore, anyway, so that's how much important he is to me. But the whole fact is it politicised? You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. I think people have had it up to here with the same-sex marriage issue. This is, again, it's in their face, and people are fed up with it.
A world so hateful, some would rather die than be who they are. A certificate on paper isn't gonna solve it all, but it's a damn good place to start. No law is gonna change us. We have to change us. Whatever God you believe in, we come from the same one. Strip away the fear, underneath it's all the same love. About time that we raised up. Sing. Australia, let me hear it.
In the Australia of today, where politicians won't stick up for the minorities, where they'll happily ignore the opinions of the majority of their constituents to please a tiny fringe group of so-called Christians, who are we to turn to? Drum roll, please. Can unicorns play the drums? Brands. 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 Unicorns. Like brands.
I'll wear this ring until my sister can belong.
Until my son can belong.
Until my uncle can belong.
Until my cousin.
My mother.
My mate.
My brother.
Until I can belong.
Until we.
Until we. Until we all belong.
Wear this ring and show your acceptance of marriage equality.
We see brands like Airbnb, Coca-Cola, Deliveroo, Puma, Audible, even Ben & Jerry's saying that you can't buy 2 scoops of the same flavour until 2 people of the same gender can marry. A whole bunch of agencies signing up to not produce for the No campaign, Pedestrian changing their logo permanently, vodka companies, the AFL and NRL, and a whole bunch of brands, with many more added since this was first done, have all signed up to support the yes. As a market researcher, I'm glad to see brands standing up for queer rights in the way the government refuses to do. One last question. Why is everybody so scared of love?
Why is everybody afraid of love?